There we go, the microphone. This is my favorite show that I get to talk about social media just for about 10 minutes. I got a couple things. But for that, I'll be right back. God, you got to love that, don't you? You got to love all this behind me, the fire. Doesn't it really change things up a little bit when you're looking at something like this? And this, you can tell the mood that I'm in, but it's going to be a positive one here. And it's real quick. I talked about it earlier about with job boards and how expensive, and what I'm doing now, what we're doing at Results here is trying to figure out how to not utilize job boards, because they're just so expensive and the price keeps going up and the quality keeps going down and the return of investment is just so low. Hey, Tuvia. I'm all right, Tuvia. I'm just talking about social media, but you're going to like this one. So instead of it cost me, I think about $600-700 a month for 5 job boards, 5 job postings. All right. Hey, Tim. Hey, thank you. Happy holidays. And so what I want to be able to do is in January, I'm done. No more job boards. It's over. I've talked about going completely virtual, and I just don't want to spend the money on candidates that I'm not getting. It just doesn't work. So I'm going to take you through the process that I learned on social media with Facebook and with Duckanow, because with the video resume screens and the job boards, and I'm going to explain that. So think about, I have $600 now, right? Website's coming along great. There's a jobs tab now for all the jobs that I have. Okay. I utilize Duckanow, which is for the talent assessment video screening. They provide that. So if you go to www.resultstaff.com, you see the jobs, boom, you click on it. Now it's only one click apply. That's how Vikram Seth had it set up, to where you just put your cell phone number, your email, your name, and your resume. Boom. That's it. You're done. You don't have to go to one website to go to another. And Tuva, you know what I mean. And Tim, and Bobby, just when you apply for a job, it could take you up to 30 minutes. So hear this out now. So think about it. You have the website, your website, and if it's set up right, to where it's functioning right, you have all your jobs. I don't care. Hey, Janie, how you doing? It's been a long time. Where you been? So think about, regardless of how big the company is, it doesn't matter. I don't want to hear you can't do it and you can't try it, because when you say no, you should say yes, because I'm excited. You can see the smile. Listen, the flames might just be just a little scenario here to show you how I feel, but think about it. One click, apply. That's it. So this is, hey, Rob, back again. So this is where social media comes into play. So I had a class yesterday, or 2 days ago, and I was just talking to Vikram, and I told him, so I have an ad running, right? The ad is running, and it says apply here in the ad. You don't see it on the Facebook page. You don't see it. So I have it going everywhere within Pennsylvania and New Jersey. Okay. Regular ad. Hey, looking for a profession, new job, blah, blah, blah. Apply here. What's nice is you're able to take Tuvia that URL just for the job tab. That's it. You're right, Timothy, you're right. Streamline. Timothy, you're right. So what's nice about that is, think about it. Now I just started. It's been 2 days. I'm not going to see, because in January I got only a week or two left. I'm done. I'm going to pay the balance of that career builder and it's out. It's gone. So think about that. They don't even know it. So when they click apply here on your social media, right, regardless of what profession, the apply, it goes right to that URL. That's it. So no more like apply and then you send a message and you talk to the person. They apply for your jobs. Like if you go there right now, you'll see customer service, you'll see diesel mechanics, you'll see logistics supervisors, you'll see warehouse workers, you'll see forklift drivers. So I'm going to stop right there and say right now. So boom, one click, you've uploaded. Now I look at that, right? It comes up on the portal for the Duck and Now. So you have everything separated. It's all separated by jobs. So not only can you utilize that for kind of like the employee tracking system, but you can for, especially if you're doing just like direct hires or temp to perm, because it's going right there to the page. So that's incredible for me because listen, if you have $500, $600, you see that smile again, Tuvia. When you have $500, $600 for social media and you know what you're doing, can you imagine taking that and being a company, let's just say 25 to 50 people? I would eliminate Indeed. I would take it all out. Now you're going to say to yourself, oh, no, we can't do that. Oh, no, yes, you can. Because you will target the specifically, yes, you'll land on something good. And you will. You're going to be able to, just like Tuvia, just like on that job board for Duck and Now, you're going to land right on just the jobs. Just the jobs. That's it. So you're not even going to see my whole website. You're not going to see that unless they go to it, which is a good way to do that because you're going to save so much money that you don't need your job board. If you're willing to take a chance and you're a company with 100 to 2, 3, 4, 500 people, I know what you pay for Indeed and Kruger. We know what you pay because we all pay it. It's astronomical. And Tuvia on here can explain what he does, and what he does is great. And he understands the return of investment on the job boards is just, I don't care anymore. You can put all the keywords in you want. Sometimes you're still paying per click on, even on Indeed. You know, I'm not calling the companies out saying they're bad. I was irritated the other day, and it's just exciting because if it does work, there you go. Gratitude is the word of the day. Wow, look at this. Thankful. Oh, let me see, Janie. Did you get the job yet? I wanted to know if I know you said you had an interview, and I know you said you didn't get that one, but Janie's she's in Australia, and she's been trying to find a job for a long time, and she goes through the same struggles. There's no different. So this is what Tuvia says. I got 1.5K hits on his site. It can be utilized. He uses the what's up. I won't go there, but he uses that app, which is very successful for him because that's what he specializes in. And you can still utilize that same concept. So I'm excited to see what happens. I put down $350. I put down on the advertisement, $350 on the advertisement. So we're going to see how it goes. I'm going to start watching it on the phone, which I hear. So I like to show people that I'm not just making this stuff up. It looks like I am. But what you can do is when you go on here, you'll be able to see what areas that you're hitting on the landing pages. Like you could even do the whole USA social media. Facebook set me up, the expert there, to where we ran it across the United States, the whole thing. I put down $100 and I only spent, it was like $30 or $40, but it hit all the states. So everybody went to my website. It was just something new. I'm sure it looks crazy for them, but my point there is it was easy. And this is right. Thurston, he's back. There we go. I can't figure out there's too many people on the planet, not enough jobs. And they're picky. Thank you. If Thurston, you said two good things today, and I'm going to leave that up there because you said you said something earlier today that we talked about the same thing about people stepping up and saying things to your boss. But when he just says there about sometimes I can't figure out if there's too many people on the planet or not enough jobs, because all day long I hear there's no jobs. I've been applying and nobody returns their calls or nothing. So that leads me to say, do they actually have the job, or the company's just grabbing resumes? Now, have I done that in the past? Listen, I'm not going to lie to you and say I probably have put a job or two up on a job board that I didn't have because I wanted to build a pool. But I will say this, Thurston. So I made an ad, like I told Tuvia before, that I made an ad on the job board saying I didn't have a job. So you could apply for a job that I didn't have, because I was very honest in the job board saying I need customer service reps. I want to oh, there we go. Just apply and then I'll get back with you. All right. So I was able to get like 30 to 40 candidates with that. And then I tried to get the video screen assessment and everything in the video resume. And it was hard. It was just hard to try to connect everybody to the dots to get them to do that. But if they did do it, it would have been super, super successful on that part. So, but with the jobs, this is another way, Tuvia, why do I keep saying Tuvia? But in Thurston I like Thurston. Let's see what he says here. Yeah, I don't let managers play me. I know who I am. I know what I can do for the employers. And if they attempt to downplay my value, I question their value. I think, Thurston, I think you think like myself here. I just think you have to be honest. Honest, integrity, trustworthy, everything, together. Leadership, they're going to trust you. So if somebody's watching you now, do you trust me? Do you trust this person? Listen, I'm telling the truth of what it is, because what I did today is on your job boards, on Indeed and Career Builder and Talent.com, all of them. Think about this. I have like 7,000 resumes on file for the job board, right? So Indeed, you could have thousands of them, right? So what you do is you take a personal email, right? Dear, it's hard to put everybody's name on it, but just, hello, something like that. My name's Dave Wilson of Results Staffing. Listen, I don't have the jobs right now, but I'm trying to build a pool. You can go to my website and apply. I'd really appreciate it. I can help out your family members, or text me at 610-730-7140. Thanks. And if you know anybody, your friends, family, please, I'm here to help. Cut and paste. 25 at a time, Tuvia. 25 at a time. And I did like 3,000 today. And I want to see the responses tomorrow to see if people start to reply to say, hey, I'll put you in my job base or database, because you might as well put them in the database if you're honest with them. Tell them, no, I don't have the job, but let me get you in the system. I don't need to hire you on. I don't need to know your social security number. I don't need none of that. Go to the website, one click, you have the person's resume. And then what's nice about it is when I go on the portal and you apply one click, I can text you right there. I don't even have to, because you put your number in. I text you a personal message. Hey, I received your resume. Thanks a lot. And you're good to go. So think about that. Let's see what Janie, believe alive, ATM, but I'm passionate about helping people in the community and the insurance. That, Janie, I really hope. You've been going a while. You've been trying a lot. Listen, whether you're in Australia, United States, it doesn't matter. I mean, you're going through the same struggles, and you're going through trying to find a job. You've been trying to do things outside the box, trying to do everything. You just got to, it's the same thing here. It's trying to find people jobs and trying to educate the clients of what the candidates are saying. Because if you're not listening to insights, say your insights, every day people are calling me, yeah, I applied for them, but they didn't get back to me. Well, I applied for them, and in the position's never called. They're the kind of things that people are saying. So if let's just say Coke and Pepsi, I always like utilizing that, and say they're hiring, right? Coke and Pepsi. You apply, takes you sometimes 30 minutes, right? You go through everything, you don't hear nothing. Okay. You don't know. You don't know if they even received it. So what I did is I applied at a company yesterday. Get this, Tuvia, you're going to love this. So I applied for them, right? it sent me a monkey survey, whatever you call that survey, back to it. I never heard back from the company, but they said, can you fill this out? So I did it. And I just made it up saying, yeah, I talked to, they even had the names, get this, of the recruiter for the whole company. So I was able to get 8 people that work at that company, their names for on LinkedIn. Who did you talk to? Which was great for the company because they're following up. They're like saying, okay, who did you talk to? Because then they're going to probably track that recruiter's process. Did they hire? So for me, it's nice because I can utilize, and if I want to reach out to somebody at that company, but they're smart because think about it. If you this microphone keeps going out, but what I want to talk about there is, Janie, you can't say that, is think about it. So they followed up. What recruiter did you talk to? There was a list of 6 or 8 of them. So you clicked on it. Did they respond to you? Yes or no? Right? Time frame. Did you like the hiring process? Right? That is priceless for a company. I don't know why that does it. That's okay, Janie. I got rid of that. But that there told me that that company there wants to make sure that the recruiters are following up. And it's not to get you fired or something like that, let go, but some people don't perform. So if you said, let's just use Barbara or John, and you put on there Barbara and John didn't hear nothing. The company can at least look, yeah, I know. I think it's working now. It should be. It's this brand new one. It cost me a fortune and it shows colors, but yet it keeps getting disconnected. I don't know why. But back to saying right there, think about it. So if you're applying for the company, you get to tell them, did they follow up with you? So these are the kind of ideas that I love to try to do because the job boards, again, when you apply. But now that I'm going to press this to see what happens, because if I can put that money on, I can make it successful. You're being real, Janie. Thanks. Excellent. You guys are funny. They're funny because I've known them for a while here. But on that note, everybody, check it out. Go to www.resultstaff.com and go just click on the jobs. Just check that out and see what you think, because all you have, Thurston, go there and just apply for anything. I'll see it tomorrow. Just boom, resultstaff.com, jobs, click, and you tell me, Thurston, what you think when I text you back, how fast it goes on there tomorrow. And I can respond back to you. Hey, this is Dave. I got your application right away. Boom. Put it on my notes that I contacted you, that I sent you if I was going to hire you for the interview process. That's all. Because you don't need to know my social security. You don't need to know my work record. You have it right on the resume for that, to look at the person before you even hire them. You don't, you have to, if you're not going to hire the person, why ask all their personal information? Why ask their social security number? Why do I want your social security number if I don't hire you? If I have nothing to give you, I don't need to ask you all that private information. They're the kind of things that companies, listen, they need to look at it, and I say it respectively. I don't say this to think I know everything, because I don't. But I get excited because I just find it fascinating. Now's the time to try to really set yourself up for success. You show your value, because like Janie and say like Bob, I saw Bob today. Bob posted his resume right on LinkedIn, and he put there, so he knows. Now, with his resume on there, now go and tag the hell out of everybody. Put ad. Look at my one ad today on LinkedIn. It's a sales ad. It just has my picture, as good looking as I am, the picture on there. Sales, what I do. Look how I went. This is no joke. So, notes. of years of employee companies, right? Every single name, you'll see it on there. I tagged them in LinkedIn for sales. Don't matter. I didn't care what position they're in. But just think about that. This is what it's all about. We'll take one more thing here. Filling out the past employment section alone takes forever. And they have my resume. That is what Thurston, I want you to go there. And Janie's done it already. Just push the button and do that. And then I'll send you the text tomorrow saying I received it. How fast and easy that is. Just apply for any job. Because while I'm sitting here tomorrow, that's the nicest thing about it. As soon as somebody applies, the alert goes off. So you don't even have to be, on your website with Ducka now because the video screening, boom, the alert. I hear this noise. I'm like, oh, somebody applied for a job. That's what I can text back whether or not they have the qualifications. You can put it right to an end, right there. If you look at the resume and say, wow, I don't think that's going to be a real fit, you can call them. Or you can sit there and say, hey, listen, Thurston, I don't think you're a real fit for this, but I might have another job that interests you. Or like I did today. Today, I had Bob, you're looking for another job. So I called another agency asking for if they had a forklift driver's job. I don't make anything off of it. But this way, it's still a referral. Because if I can find him and send him somewhere else, then that's a win for me. So, see, if they don't look at my resume, I know not to work for them. And I'm sure, Thurston, that you would like to see them just respond. And if they would just respond to you, it's not hard with this new system. So I'm going to let everybody go. But that is just one thing I'm excited about with the job boards. And I think, Thurston, when I see that tomorrow, I'm going to send that right to you. So everybody have a great night. Janie, get some sleep. I think, no, we're going to bed. You're just waking up. So your day's starting now. So we'll talk to everybody soon. Thanks.